Hi, I'm Ed Driver and I'm a postgraduate composer here at the Royal College of Music. I've written an opera called Airtime, and what Airtime does is it takes the non-fictional pneumatic clock network of Paris in the 1920s and turns it into something a bit more magical. So we replace the central air compression chamber with a person called Philippe, and he is Paris's most regular breather, and it's his job to regulate the clock network across the city. But unfortunately for Philippe, he begins to experience a crisis. His wife leaves him, and he starts to hyperventilate. His breathing sort of speeds up and time just sort of accelerates rapidly. And throughout the opera, we see time being sort of pulled and pushed around. And it was just an absolute joy to write. It's been so exciting working with Tête. I suppose one of the interesting things about writing an opera is that's only the first part of what goes into it, and the vision of how that's going to play out on stage is so dependent on the singers and of course the director. And Bill Banks-Jones has done such a wonderful job at bringing this to life in so many different ways that, you know, I wouldn't have thought of myself, and I've really welcomed that experience, partly because I wasn't myself entirely sure what all of this would look like, and the way that Bill and his team have realised this story is just wonderful.
Church in the Blood, Maria Romanov will be sung by Alexandra Duneva, and in the Driftman, Rosewell 1 will be sung by Marion Roshaw. Thank you.
They need me, it's my pace. No one breathes like I do. They're perfect. Why change them? Why change us? My breath is Paris' heartbeat. I'm over the city, all over the car. Stuck like my and his father before him. I was born for it. Tick tock, tick tock. songs come down, and the moons come up. Pierre, mon frère, Marie, she's left. Tête! It's fun, Philippe. You can pass this mess. It's not a normal life you lead. I'm trying. You didn't know things would go so wrong. You'll like it, but I won't. I'm doomed. You'd never understand when father passed, it passed to me. You get your life in place of mine. A big successful radio executive. You get your life in place of mine. I'll be back soon. I'm needed at work.
Yes, sir, I've seen the clocks. They must be wrong.
The spatula is always right, you do on.
There isn't any news, sir. Nothing is new. I've hardly finished my coffee.
The show will go on, must go on. You're hung, Tonight's conduct is dark at home. The roads are rigged. I'm off to find a stand-in. Oh la la, quel bonheur aujourd'hui. Allez, Pierre.
Hello? Can you hear me? I know. The sky, the light. But my show, it's on in less than 30. I need to find some stories. This lost day must have turned up some gems. Bring whatever you have and meet me at the studio. No.
It's chaos, Philippe the Cross. They've jumped again. I'm sorry, yeah, I'm trying. I'm sorry, I'm trying, yeah. I'm here, sorry, I'm here. Trying, sorry, yeah. Stop! These clocks, they've rung for nearly 50 years. Your bleep, your sleep is breaking hand in hand. Go back to the breath, Philippe. Go back to the breath, Philippe. Think what's come before. How Ça va, mon frère.
Breathe out.
Back. It's 8. Yes, the evening on Radio Arc de Triomphe. Whatever the day, whatever the time, we're speaking to you. Tonight, a discussion on a most merrily fleeting day, with guests affected by the slip, together to talk things out.
Opening to close. My holiday to Vienna was derailed. My train skipped every stop. Now I'm here.
And here are those which I sing. No one trusts the city's time. The city's time that no one trusts, that no one trusts. Trust no one, trust no one. One trust, the only face to trust, the only face to trust is in your pocket.
What if this is it from now? What do I do if I'm on my own? What else do I have? What else do I have? What 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 do I have? This. What do I have? I've lost it here. I'm drifting out. I've nothing left between the toads.
Stone never rose. The mills of hundreds are left in tatters.
I'd like to try some. The rich no strudel.
Forget the sun, forget yourself. If we stick to this, we'll always have the upper hand.
Would you stop selling? Could you stop your selling? Would you stop selling? getting later. It's later, getting later. It's getting later. Is it your orchestra, soul?
Oh no, you're right. I need to sort this out. Our conductor is stranded. She's stranded. I've nowhere to look. I'm out of time. Hold on. You played the trombone score. You can follow a score. Could you stand it just for tonight? You own me.
But who will set the clocks?
I'm sure I can.
It's not the simplest.
You're not exactly doing the best.
Granted, I'll do it.
The still heart I sent you.
Here sends me here. I'm feeling I'll conduct.
All right, you'll do. I hope you know how to keep them in
Hi, I'm Jasmine and I'm a fourth year undergrad composer at the Royal College of Music. I'm really excited to be having my opera, Church on the Bud, being performed this June. My opera is set in 1918 in Russia. It's about the Romanov family who were being held captive in Ipatiev House, and the opera is about the final moments leading up to their execution. Although this is such a famously devastating story, I hope to explore the interpersonal family dynamics, which I think show a lot of beauty in this narrative as well. So it's a very complex narrative, and it's quite difficult to think about anything other than how devastating it was. But what really captured me about this narrative was about how much the family felt dislocated from the reality of what was going on. And so much of the libretto that I wrote was based on letters and diary entries, which I found from various archives, and they all detailed the quiet lives that they lived inside a patio house. And I was really fascinated by that. So although it was very tragic, there's a lot of beauty in the story as well, and it's really amazing to see how the opera came to life. I took a lot of influence from various books and films about the event, but mostly from another opera called The Devils by Krzysztof Penderecki. And this opera really informed a lot of the musical decisions that I made in the score and in the libretto, and I was really captivated by the way in which he paced his narrative. Having such a huge opportunity such as this has been really wonderful, and yeah, this is definitely the largest work I've ever written. It's so exciting to see the singers and the orchestra, and I really look forward to seeing how all of this comes together.
the house. They're building a small church. When you come back, you'll see it. You'll see everything with your own eyes. We have to get out. We must prepare to run. I'm taking what's ours, our robes. Wait in the red room. I'm hiding these, the monastery. We have no choice. They will be searched. This is all that's left. We have no news from outside. We have no news from
Where will we take them?
Forest,
Far to the chosen place.
behind the river beds, behind the trees, only
Precious heavenly King, Spirit of truth, O
the false seers, the white army cannot save them now. What we did.
What time is it, Doctor? The truck. It's here.
There's unrest in town.
Like the guard.
to the Father.
Wake everybody. Make them
Outside!
in the cellar.
Outside!
My son, he's sick.
Fetch him a seat.
Wants to die in a chair.
Very well.
Then let him have one.
Nicholas Alexandrovich. Soviet Union have resolved to shoot you.
Hi, I'm Jasper Dommett and I am a first-year PhD composer here at the Royal College of Music, and my opera is called Fanny and Stella's Last Day Out. So the opera takes place over one single day in 1870, and we follow the lives of the two drag queens, Fanny and Stella, whose male names were Thomas Bolton and Frederick William Park. We start in Burlington Arcade, where they are perusing up and down looking at some silk stockings which they could try and go and buy. Unfortunately, they get kicked out of there by the beadle, and we then swirl into their lodgings at home, where Stella's mum is fixing up their dresses for their evening entertainment. We are then thrown into the Strand Theatre watching an evening of burlesque dance, and as the ladies go to the privy, we are stopped by a policeman who refuses entry and asks them to go to the gents, which is in the basement. And then the opera takes a turn where we find the two girls being taken to prison at Newgate Prison, and then the world kind of slowly disintegrates from there. And if you want to know what happens, you'll have to watch the rest to find out. I think opera is such a unique world to work in. There's so many different cogs, starting with the librettist, who I had the fortunate experience of working with, Jessica Walker, going to the music where it's kind of just me at that point on my own writing, and then you bring the singers in and then you give ownership over to singers to embody those characters. You become this small cog in a way, and I don't think that really happens anywhere in any other kind of musical situation. Being able to kind of accept that, you know, your job is done and allow for other people's voices and opinions and views to be heard is a really valuable experience for any composer to learn. And it's been great to have everyone be so passionate about this story, from Michael and the orchestra to the singers to the directors to the stage, you know, the list goes on. Everyone's been amazing to work with, and I'm really excited to see it all come together.
The colors this season. Inching highwards, inching highwards, inching highwards, inching highwards, from the calf.
My! Lady Arthur Clinton, how do you do? Stella, if you insist.
Mrs. Fanny Winifred Graham, nee Park, widow of this parish. Astonishing ladies, long of limb, strong of wit, fair of face to exceptional beauties, heads in mouths gape, hearts race, as we take our turn. Down, 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 Burlington, Burlington Arcade. Astonishing ladies, long of limb, strong of wit, long of limb, strong of wit, strong of limb, strong of wit, long 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 of limb, strong of wit, fair of face to exceptional beauties, heads. Mais c'est quoi? Cheer up, cheer up, cheer up, cheer up. Sister dear, you are extrêmement belle, mais will you be late? stage for theatre. With barely an hour to transform from afternoon fancy to dusk daylight, dusk daylight.
Such a look, such face, stitching the skirts, finishing the trim. Such a look, such face, such a look, such face, such a look, such face, such face, such face. My glorious girls, what a thrill!
Chirrup, chirrup,
Chirrup, chirrup,
chirrup,
chirrup,
chirrup,
chirrup, I must hold the privilege.
Prithee, I shall go with thee.
Excuse us.
Fine gentlemen, such rumblings, we want to turn past haste, thrill in hall of some family. Maybe a little while, as fine ladies of London. Astonishing ladies, strong of wit, fair of face, of exceptional beauty, let's win, let's Gents is in the basement. The gents is in the basement.
degraded,
disgraced. This is a violation. This is the death, astonishing.
Hi, my name is Connie Harris and I'm a first-year undergraduate composer at the Royal College of Music. I have written The Driftman, a horror opera. Trapped on a small fishing boat off the Norfolk coast, the last of the Driftmen is plagued by a sinister presence. I was inspired by stories that I heard from a former fisherman back home in Norfolk, and I wanted to express the tragedy of a dying profession, as well as the isolation of the individual. Driftmen were traditional herring fishermen that formed an integral part of Norfolk's industry up until the Industrial Revolution in around the 70s. So in our story, Danny is getting on now. He is the last ever Driftman in Norfolk, a remnant of a forgotten past. When he sets out on a fishing trip with his young grandson, he's oblivious to the fears that will creep in with a fading light. But when the motor fails and they're trapped out at sea, he can't help but wonder if they're really alone. Driven by terror and doubt, Danny ends with an unforgivable confession and faces his inevitable punishment. I would really like the audience to take away just how flexible and exciting new opera can be, and how important it is to discover it, and how it's so undefinable and it's so brilliant because it's a medium for so much creativity. The really exciting thing about this project is having the chance to have such a large-scale work performed in such an incredible space with, again, amazing musicians that I feel so lucky to be a part of. And you feel like a tiny little bee in a hive or an ant in a maze or something, because you know you're only one tiny little cog in this and you see everything that goes on to make this all work. And it's just incredible and really awe-inspiring. 3 words to describe my opera would be sinister, psychological, and human. The Driftman is dedicated to David and Christine Bland, the real-life inspiration behind our Driftman. I hope you enjoy.
and hauling and trawling all night. It was windy old weather, stormy old weather, when the wind blows. When the wind blows. Then up Jammer Henny, wind of the sea, he said, "O young fisher, you cannot catch me." It was windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows. When the wind blows. It's cold out tonight. Keep your hat on, you'll freeze. Billy! Billy! The sun's nearly set. Get yourself ready. Get the net. Hold the rope. Steady. Ready? Shut the net. You done?
Yeah, it's all out.
Good.
What can I do now, Grandad?
Now, we wait. Be patient. The wait is important.
But Grandad, I'm bored.
Fine, well, I can tell you a story. Back in my day, the Driftman.
Not one of your fishing tales again, Grandad. I've heard them all before. Can't you tell me a different story?
Maybe I could. Did I ever tell you about the lost girl of Lowestoft? But maybe I shouldn't tell you.
Grandad, I'm nearly 14.
Your mother won't be pleased.
She doesn't need to know.
All right then. If you promise, you won't get scared. There was a girl, a young girl, who was collecting seashells along the shore. She was skipping along, seashells, pretty seashells all around. But the Tête reason so high. She was trapped by the sea. It was so cold that her fingers snapped off and her mouth froze shut. She drowned. But according to some, the spirit holds greedy fishermen. He sings on the wind.
Can you tell me another story, Grandad?
No, I'm tired of telling tales. Now, just be patient. What are you doing? Why are you whistling?
I was bored.
Never whistle out at sea. You raise a evil wind.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. Did you hear that? It's her! That was her voice on the wind!
What? Stop it, Billy!
But
There's nothing there!
But
Don't be silly! There's nothing there! I knew I shouldn't have told you that story. You and your imagination. If it will put your mind at ease, we can move the boat closer to the shore.
I'll start the boat. It's not working.
What?
I think the battery is.
I'll do it.
I checked it this morning. It was fine.
We'll have to radio for help. Hello, Hasbro Lighthouse. Do you receive? Must be a bad line. Hello? Tête off now! Tête off! Just stop this noise! Keep it here! Shit! The fuse must have gone or something.
Or something.
I'll find the torch.
Will anybody notice? We're gone.
Of course they will. They'll send a boat.
You've really think they'd notice at all?
I'm trying to find the torch. I could have sworn I put the torch in here. Billy, stop, Fanny!
I'm not doing anything!
What? Then?
Wait, this can't be her, the lost girl. She only haunts bad fishermen, and you're the Driftman. You're good. You're good. You're good. Granddad, you're good, and you have to be good.
Stop! All right, I confess. I've signed up.
What?
I've signed up for next season. I've signed up for Chola. I've signed up, and then is the Driftman. So this is my punishment for betraying the sea. What else could I do? I had to live. I had to live. If this is the true justice of the sea, then come on. Come on! You've been waiting for me!
Hi, my name is Alisa. I'm a master's composition student at the Royal College of Music, and this is my short opera called I, Romance. It's based on a 1924 psychological novella of the same name by a Ukrainian writer, Mykola Khvylyovy. And it's set on the territory of modern Ukraine in the years following the October Revolution in 1917. I, in the title, refers to the main character, or rather to the way he refers to himself, because we experience the story entirely through his own perspective, so we never actually learn his name. He works in Cheka, which was a secret police force designed to eliminate anyone who seemingly interfered with the Bolsheviks' action, but he morally struggles to exist in such an environment. So on one hand, this book vividly paints the atrocities of the communist regime, and on the other, it unveils the inner world of a person stuck in very twisted ideals. It's definitely a very political work, but its beauty lies in incredibly poetic language and in the way it explores the human psyche through impressionistic storytelling. I really tried to reflect these qualities in my music. It was definitely a special journey for me. I have never written an opera before. This is the first opera I've ever done. And probably the most amazing part is watching the production of it come to life. There's an entire huge team of people working backstage behind the scenes. Of course, everyone involved. There's so much work that goes into this, and for me, watching it, it's just amazing. I really hope that you enjoy this performance tonight and that you have a really, really good impression left of what contemporary opera can be like.
From the distant fog, from the silent lakes of the commune on the other side of mountains, comes a whispering rustle. That is Maria. I step out into the endless fields, walk over the hills, and there, among the fuming tumuli, lower my head against a lonely desert rock. I close my eyes and start remembering. My mother is truly the embodiment of the magnificent Virgin Mary that stands at the frontiers of the unknown centuries. My mother is all naivety, quiet sorrow, and infinite kindness. I remember that well. And my unbearable pain is smouldering on the altar of fanaticism in front of this beautiful and mournful image.
Sir, case number 282. Name? X. Please, sir, please spare us, please.
We've done nothing wrong. I am a mother to 3 children.
What's their fault? They had a secret meeting, a meeting at this time of the night. So, you're theosophists, you're looking for the truth, a new one, oh yeah? So who is that? Jesus, no, another savior of the world. So neither Confucius, nor Lao Tzu, nor Buddha, nor Mohammed satisfy you. Not even the devil himself. Yes, I see. You need to fill in the empty space. So, you think it's time for the second coming of the Messiah? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Then why, damn it, won't you fucking make a Messiah for yourself out of that? Gun him down.
Sir,
please, sir, no! Oh, yeah, gun him down. Gun him down. Your turn to sign, my friend. Honestly, I don't think this is right. Oh, sure, you don't! Ha, 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 ha! More wine! We need more wine! Gun them down, gun them down. Listen, I've been thinking. Leave me alone.
6 have been convicted today. 6. The blood of 6 is on my hands. No, 6,000, 6 million. Their blood is on my hands. Infinity. And again, the dark history of civilizations runs before my eyes. The wandering people, the centuries, the time itself. I'm tired. I'm so tired.
My son.
I'm so tired.
My darling.
I know. Tomorrow my mother will go to the monastery again. She can't stand all this angst and violence around.
Violence! How dare she think so? It's only them who think so. Perhaps this is not real. No, she can't be real. My mother, she is a phantom. She's a phantom, a phantom. A phantom. But she's standing right in front of me. I'm so tired.
My son.
I'm tired.
Here, in this quiet room, my mother is not a phantom. She is a part of my own heinous self that I allow to live. In this dead end, on the edge of the city, I'm hiding one side of my soul from the guillotine.
there's panic at the front line, panic at the back. A riot may break out. I know of that. I myself will rush into battle in a couple of days. Hey, I wanna ask you something. Maybe you could let me go. Go? Where? To the front line. I cannot do this anymore. Great. You want to leave this dirty work. You want to be innocent. You want to leave me here to bathe in puddles of blood. Next time you ask me that, you're dead. Now fuck off. Hey, let's keep working. About that, there's an extra case on the agenda. At the local market, we caught some nuns. Those rats were inciting everyone against the commune. Fine, bring them in. Enough! Into the basement! All of them! They've got... They've got... They've got the other side of my soul. They've got the other side of my soul.
Hi, I'm Jasper Eaglesfield, and my opera, The Anthem, with a libretto by Harry Davies, is set in an alternate Britain where the monarchy has been abolished, and then with democracy being torn apart, the story ends up with a race to the top, with politicians fighting to fill the spot left open by the now absent king. The opera comments on the chaos that can ensue when big decisions are thrown to the public, and the danger of having one all-powerful leader. We felt this was a particularly relevant time to write an opera like this, with our new king and a rise in questions about the monarchy, and ironically, this is all happening the week before a general election as well. 3 words I'd use to describe this opera are current, satirical, and frightening. The audience will probably go through a somewhat roller coaster of emotions in this. It's often very funny, but often quite frightening as well. When thinking about why we chose this story in the first place, Harry and I thought about a few different stories before we settled on this one, and we thought this was particularly relevant in the political climate of today. Musically, one of the biggest challenges for Harry and I was to write a new national anthem. Not one that we necessarily thought was suitable for today's world, but one that accurately depicted the dangers that this opera is about. This has been quite a complex production to put on, mainly because of the enormous cast and the huge range of places that have to be visited within the story. This project has been particularly exciting for me to see such a large-scale work brought to life by Tête with the set and the stage and everything. It looks amazing. There are many elements to this piece which all come together to form quite a grand work, and I hope you enjoy it.
gone to the dogs. When I started this job, we were the stable ones. An earthquake a million miles away, and a cold war. That was it. But now, we've got plague and famine and fucking war on the fucking doorstep. And Jesus fucking Christ, don't get me started on the... Good morning, just in at 6:45 a.m. I can confirm that the British people have voted in favor of abolition. There's a gap of 51 to 49, so that's a 2-point lead for the abolition of the monarchy. It was a turnout of 55%. This is lower than predicted. After months of dispute, the British people have spoken and decided we are a republic. We now go live to 10 Downing Street, where Prime Minister Jessica Wright is due to make a statement.
Sorry, that took so long. My editor on the phone is over the moon. I don't believe it. You wake her up. I am a court composer with no court. You're a good composer, Nicholas. You don't need the court to compose. Have you heard from the palace? Nothing. At least you can be here to look after her while I'm working. I've let you both down, our futures. Perhaps if you lose her and push so hard for it. That was the paper, not me. Think of what you can achieve. Now you're not playing to the king. Do you think they'll hate me? Only if they know what a court composer is. I feel like I've lost my audience. You'll find a big one. Your music will be something like that. Look to the future. It's bright because of you. Who is it? The paper. At least one of us is busy. We'll both be busy.
Nicholas Witchell, royal correspondent. Sorry, former royal correspondent. Now, to lighter news. With the country feeling more divided than ever, it's important to remind ourselves of the many joys of these British Isles. Fortunately for us, we've got correspondent Jonty Peach over at Chester Zoo, where the local pandas are welcoming a new addition to the family. Jonty, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, thanks.
Sorry, we're going to have to leave that there because breaking news, the king, soon to be former king, has dissolved Parliament, thus triggering an immediate general election. We'll bring you more as and when we get it. But for now, we go live to the leader of the opposition, Xander Stern. Good morning, everyone.
Mr. Stern, how do you feel about being on the losing side?
We are all losers today.
But the Prime Minister says this is the will of the people.
Less than half of the country voted for abolition. She speaks for the elites, for her university friends and so-called intellectuals, not us. Darling, what are you?
Little George couldn't sleep. He must have heard his daddy talking to all of you.
Does your husband change his fair share of nappies?
When he has the time, I mean he's the future leader of the country.
Mr. Stern, I'm from the Daily Citizen. You've been charged with using the referendum to further your own political.
Thank you, everyone. That'll be all for now.
Mr. Stern, this is one.
Do you think you can win, Mr. Stern?
To those who knew this referendum was beneath you, I know you have been let down, but we must not make the same mistake again. I welcome the love you had for your king and for your country. Vote for me before the elites take it all away. Britain depends on it. Britain depends on you.
Rioting on the streets of London has entered its third day. Those in the capital have been warned to stay indoors.
25 days out from polling day. With the Constitution in tatters, it's an election like we've never seen before. Prime Minister Jessica Wright takes on Leader of the Opposition Xander Stern for a title yet to be created.
Chancellor
To German.
President to French. Lord Protector. Are you fucking joking?
I like Mr. Stern. He tells it how it is.
I'm lost without the king. It doesn't feel like home anymore.
Did you see Jessica Wright?
Refusing to condemn the Home Secretary for starring as a fellow in Harrow.
It's as if she only stood on abolition. I might not even vote. They're all as bad as each other. This doesn't feel like Britain anymore. What about job opportunities for asexuals? And he likes the pub. What about protection for Angolian sheep farmers? Did you see Zonda with Holly Willoughby?
Did you see Jessica with Noam Chomsky?
Hilarious! With Noam Chomsky. Funny, 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 funny man of the people. Pub, 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 pub. Morons! You the fucking moron! I'm gonna fucking tell you right now.
Stop. I'm from the Daily Citizen. Mr. Stern,
They lied to you. They sold you our fantasy. And look what it's done to us. The fabric of our society ripped apart. Hard-working Britons don't know who they are anymore. Look what this week democracy has left us in the dark. Let me lead you toward the light.
Our exit polls are suggesting that Xander Stern leads a party of 584 seats to Jessica Wright's 66, meaning that Xander Stern will be our new leader. It's a defeat like no other.
Imogen, where
understand. I need your help. There's a ceremony in 2 days' time, and we need a new national anthem. I spoke to the king, and he said you are the man for the job.
Maybe he was, but things have changed. I want to do other things with my music.
But Nicholas, the people need someone to put their faith in. God or man, it doesn't matter. The point is, if you outlaw one of them, there's a lot of energy that needs redirecting. People still need to wave their flags and have their parades. That's where you come in. Am I boring you?
No, it's probably nothing. I just haven't heard from my wife, and I don't know where she is.
She's fine, Nicholas.
What?
Imogen the journo? A mother should be with her daughter, though, don't you think? I mean, they're the future, aren't they? We'll die and be forgotten. Well, you'll die. I won't. I'll live forever. But you, the man who turned down the opportunity to be immortalized.
Where is Imogen? Oh my God.
We've all got to march together now, Nicholas. You understand that, Imogen. See the media, the politicians, the arts, the Holy Trinity, thinking as one. A few rough ideas. Take them or leave them.